Hi, good afternoon. It's Crystal King, your independent Arbonne consultant, and today I am going to show you how to test to see if you can wear the new Comet lunar makeup set, Comet beauty gift set. It's new from the holiday line. It's just out. It's really, really beautiful colors. Maybe they'll work for me, maybe they won't. But I have a great idea for how to show you if they'll work or not. So first, I'm going to I already have my foundation, makeup primer, and concealer on. So I'm going to take my eye makeup primer, and I'm actually going to put a little on the back of my hand and rub it in. So you can kind of just see, I just put a little there. And then I'm gonna test the eyeshadows over that. So while that's drying, I'm actually going to put it on my eyelids so that if it works, I can just go ahead and start putting makeup on. And if it doesn't, we'll switch to the other set, which I already know works for me. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to use some of these colors. Maybe not all, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to use some of them or all of them in some way. And so underneath here, I also have a little towel that's already pre-soaked to help wipe off any makeup that I have on my fingers. So here we go. Okay, so obviously when you're starting to put makeup on, you always want to start with the lightest color and blend over it. And I also have the little instruction sheet from the Arbonne website on how to put this makeup on. And there's two very beautiful women for two beautiful eyes. And I'm not sure about the top yellow one. The green one scares me even more, so that's the one we're gonna try. And to start that, it wants you to put, let's see, this color here that they're calling Oran. So that's the first color that we're gonna test. And remember, we're just gonna test it on the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna go over. Okay, and that looks pretty dark for me. And then we're also gonna try the green, because again, and actually, that does not look bad, okay? The green does not look as bad as I thought it was going to look. So I think we should give this a shot. So ideally, you don't wanna use little disposables. When you're putting your makeup on, you wanna use our makeup brushes. But for today's purposes, I'm just gonna use these little foam guys. And so because I'm not sure about these colors, I am going to do a light color or a light application first, and then I'll go over it again if I like what I see. So the first thing that we're supposed to do is put that brown color on the center of the eyelid along the lash line. And they have a little like oval circle there as to where you're supposed to put it. So not that much actually. So we're gonna dive in and load up our little foam brush because remember, we don't wanna double dip. So we wanna make sure we're getting enough on here, you know, for both sides, okay? And then you're always gonna tap. And we're just putting it here where and actually we're gonna do one eye because we can always add and do the second eye. But let's see, we're gonna do the one eye, okay. And then next it says blend Electra, which is the beautiful green color, into the crease and up to the brow bone. So you see here, this bone is kind of sticking out. That's where they want us to go up to. So we're flipping our little sponge over and loading up the other side with the Electra green color. And again, we're tapping so that it falls into, and then we're just gonna go in there and blending over. So you want to follow your eye and I did not get enough, so I need to use a little bit of a finger here. There. But you always want to follow the eye's shape that you naturally have. And I got a little over to the side, so I already have my cloth here already soaked so that I can just use it as an eraser. Okay, now we are gonna put the Supernova color, which is, wow, a really, really beautiful deep color. And that is gonna go along the bottom of the lash line. So normally you would use an angled brush for this. So I am just gonna use the side of this. So I'm gonna kind of tap either side and go here at the lash line. So it's the bottom lash line. So again, we want just a little hint of this. You don't need to be like giant yellow streak on your face. And again, this may or may not work for me because I didn't test the yellow on the back of my hand, and I have a lot of natural yellow and all of the undertones, but we'll see. And then we want to apply the Cosmic color, which is the lightest color, and that color is going to go to the right of the brow line. So again, it's going to be up here in the top. So we're right below the brow line. And you're just going to blend it over. And so this time I'm going to load up both sides just to make sure I have enough. And so I'm just slowly blending it over. And again, I'm going to dip in with my finger because your fingers are always your best look and your best tool. So, I'm not sure. I like the green. I think that the yellow is the thing that's not working for me, the Supernova color. So instead of taking this all off, I think a great way to change it and touch it up is to add a little touch of brown. So actually we could go back in with the brown that we already have, and I'm gonna come under my eye and take off the yellow because I think that that is the color that I am not liking the look of. And then I have my little sponge that I put on my makeup with, so I can kind of go back over and just gently dot back on. Okay. And now I'm just putting the brown or Orion color, and we're gonna do a little bit darker. Actually, we're gonna put the brown liquid eyeliner. I think it's called Carob. Okay, so I like that so much better now that we've changed it to the brown. And a great thing to do, which I forgot to grab, is my blending brush so that you can blend all the colors in. So I'll be right back. So blending brushes are just an eyeshadow brush that you keep specifically for blending. Okay, and so normally you would go in over top and just slightly blend, okay? And see, that makes all the difference in the world. And it actually works for me now so much more, just a tiny bit of blending. And so I'm gonna stop the video because we're almost at 10 minutes. But what I would accompany this with is they have this beautiful constellation color that you can use as a cheek color or a highlighter. Since I have so much darker hair, I would definitely use that as a highlighter color, or you could use it as an eyeshadow, which I would do. It could be your blending color. But I'm gonna stop the video and start it again on the other eye look so that you can see the difference between the two.